What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's edition of the Twilight 9 card, and we have the WGC Workday at Concession. It's a Jack Nicklaus designed golf course, and it's never been featured on the PGA Tour before, so we're going to be looking for course comparisons this week to gauge the guys. We're going to be looking at PGA National, Augusta National, other Florida golf courses. Muirfield Village is also going to be another one, with it being designed also by Jack Nicklaus, so let's jump into it. To start off, there are 177 players with 20-plus rounds on the PGA Tour in Florida over the last 5 seasons, and only one guy is gaining 2+ strokes tee to green per round, and that is Sungjae Im, and that's where we're going to start. Top 20 plus 138. Since the beginning of 2021, he has 3 top 20 finishes, a T32 at the Farmers, and his last start was a T17 at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, and he's taken 2 weeks off, which is something he never does, so he's going to be well rested. He's 19th in driving accuracy and 26th in greens of regulation. He finished T2 at the Masters back in November. His finishes last year in Florida were a win at the Honda, which is huge because of PGA National, and a solo 3rd at the Arnold Palmer. If you want to go back to 2019, he had a T3 at Bay Hill and a T4 at the Valspar. This dude loves Florida. He's going to be rested. Sungjae Im, top 20 plus 138. Next one's a top 20, Max Homa, plus 150. I don't know if he was originally in the field, but he's our guy. He's been winning us money, so he's staying on the card. Florida finishes include in 2020, he had a top 25 at the Arnold Palmer, and he had a top 20 in 2019 at the Honda Classic, which again is going to be huge because of that PGA National connection. He's coming off a round in pretty much a week at the Genesis, where he put on a ball striking clinic. His short game was also really good. He was 9th in strokes gained around the green, and he was 2nd off the tee. His overall game is just in a fantastic spot right now. We have to keep going to Max, top 20 plus 150. Next one's another top 20, Tommy Fleetwood, plus 150. He's still searching for his first PGA Tour victory, which is kind of ridiculous because he's one of the best players on the planet. He hasn't made a start stateside yet, but he has made 4 European starts since the Masters. He has 3 top 20s and 2 top 10s. Since 2018, he has made 6 starts in Florida. His finishes include a T4 at the Honda, a T26 at the Arnold Palmer, a T3 at the Arnold Palmer, a T5 at the Players, and another top 5 finish at the Honda just last season. That PGA National connection is going to be huge for Tommy, and his game is in a pretty good spot, top 20 plus 138. Next one's a top 10, Tony Finau, plus 175. We say it every week with Tony. I think at some point he just has to get it done. His last 3 starts on the PGA Tour are all top 5s. His last 3 worldwide starts are all runner-up finishes. Last week he was 4th in strokes gained approach, which again is going to be huge at Concession. He has no recent history at the PGA National, but in 2018 and 2019 he had top 10 finishes at the Masters. Until he gives us a reason not to, we're going to keep betting Tony Finau top 10 plus 175. Another top 10, Xander Schauffele, plus 138. And this is kind of the same thing with Tony. Until he gives us a reason not to, we're just going to keep betting him. Starting at the US Open at Winged Foot, Schauffele has made 8 starts and has only finished outside the top 5 3 times, and all 3 of those are top 20 finishes. His game is in a crazy good spot right now. He's 1st in strokes gained total so far this season on tour. We're going to keep riding with him. Xander Schauffele, top 10 plus 138. Last one before we get to a value pick, Matthew Fitzpatrick, top 20 plus 150. Last week was his first start on the PGA Tour since the beginning of 2021, and he grabbed a top 5 finish. For the week, he ranked 3rd in strokes gained around the green, 27th in approach, and 22nd on the greens. The greens at Concession are really tricky and really undulating, so his spectacular short game and really good putter are going to be a weapon for him this week. Over the last 100 rounds, he's the best Bermuda putter in the field. That is also going to be huge, and when the courses get more difficult, Matthew's play gets better, so we're going to ride with him, top 20 plus 150. And for a value play, top 10, Viktor Hovland, plus 225. Last week's stats, 7th in strokes gained tee to green and 1st in scrambling. His last 4 starts on the PGA Tour include a win, a tied for 2nd, and a tied for 5th just last week at the Genesis. Solo 3rd last year at the Workday, which was played at Muirfield Village, another Jack design. Starting at the US Open at Winged Foot, he's made 8 starts on the PGA Tour. Only twice has he not finished inside the top 20. His game's in a great spot. Top 10, Viktor Hovland, plus 225. And a couple winner picks. One is one of the favorites, Jon Rahm plus 850. Since the start of 2021, Rahm has finished outside the top 10 only once, and that was a T13 at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. He won the Memorial just last season at Muirfield Village. Again, another Jack design, and has back-to-back top 10s at the Masters. I think his game fits this golf course perfectly. Jon Rahm plus 850. And the second one is Sungjae Im at plus 4,000. For all the reasons I gave earlier, this dude just loves Florida golf. His win at the Honda last season is huge when trying to gauge his chances at this golf course. And again, he loves Florida, so we're going to take Sungjae Im plus 4,000. And that's it, guys. That's the card for the WGC Workday at Concession. Enjoy the golf this weekend. Let's go win some money, and I will talk to you guys next week.